Hey guys, welcome to Wait a Minute, my videos, my thoughts, and I'm sharing them with you. Hey, got my car back. I'm very, very excited about that. A lot of people say, yay! You know what, most people wouldn't be that excited to get their 20-year-old car back, but I am. I love this car. I've been driving a 2008 all weekend, and I'm just, it's just not me. I like this car. But anyways, I digress. Welcome to Wait a Minute. Hey, y'all people, all welcome. I have a couple things to say, but not anything super, magnificent. But I'll say this. Sometimes we as people want to clean up our lives. And a friend of mine is the one that's in my thoughts. But if you think this is you, you may be right, you may be wrong, but either way, it applies to you if you think this is you. Always trying to clean up. Always want to get their life together, always want to do the right thing, and they've got a good heart, blah, blah, blah. But absolutely addicted to drugs. Absolutely. Like taking you down, kind of addicted to drugs. Like you sell your soul. Maybe has. And his group of friends are all the same. But I'm not slamming them. I'm saying to make a point. Well, a lot of times all people, Christians, non-Christians, drug addicts, not drug addicts, myself, I've done this too. I do it quite often. Because starting over, there's no crime in starting over. That's a do-over. Yep, that's a do-over. I'm good with do-overs. I'll do do-overs all my life, as long as that's what I need. So yeah, some people will do a do-over, and that works if you put your whole heart into it. A lot of times, most of the time, it works. But here's the deal. Sometimes they don't do a complete do-over. For example, I just got my car painted. Not the whole thing, but parts that needed work for sure. And wish I could afford the whole thing, but I could. Anyways, just got my car painted. I'm all excited and whatever. And I bring it home and I look at it, and there's a spot, just a tiny little spot, but it's about 4 inches long. Where I don't know what happened. I don't know if they missed buffing that part or whatever, but it's different than all the rest around it, and that's where one of the places where I had work done. So I know that should not look like that. And good body shop and everything. I'm not at all putting them down. I love them. I'll go back to them. But everybody makes mistakes. Anyways, point is, I went in there to get rust fixed and to paint a couple spots that were about to start rusting or had already started rusting. And they did a good job, and all the rust is fixed and covered up, and I got a new hood and everything. Everything's pretty happy. But when I got home, I'm happy. Like even when I'm driving down the road right now, even I see the hood of my car, and it doesn't have all these little pits in it and little rust dings. I don't know what it is with cheap hoods and cheap paint jobs, but that happens a lot for crappy paint jobs and crappy hoods. But I'm thankful for my car and I'm happy, so I just took it and decided that I'd fix that someday. Well, someday just happened, yay! So, not complaining at all, I'm just using this for an example. Everybody makes mistakes, things happen, I'm totally cool with that. But, I didn't do the do-over all the way. So, that little spot is bothering me. And now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going back to the body shop to show it to them, so hopefully they'll buff it out or whatever the crap they got to do to make it right. I'm not mad. I hope they don't get mad. But it's clear that something went wrong there. Anyways, I'm gonna take it back because I'm looking at it and it's annoying me. It's making me upset. Not at anybody, just upset that I paid this much money to get my car fixed and I got that. It wouldn't be a big deal otherwise because I've driven around with much worse. But since I'm doing a do-over and I see that there, that little spot bugs me. I mean, even when I was in the house not looking at it, it was bugging me. I know it's there. It's outside waiting for me. Oh, there's a thing on my car that isn't right. Oh my God. So, yeah, I'm bringing it back. But this is the deal. This is the example I'm trying to put forth to you. When you do a do-over, and, you start looking at your life after the do-over and there's still a little something there, fix it. Don't wait to fix it. Don't say this weekend. Don't say next week, Monday. Don't say all these days off in the future. If you got something wrong with your do-over, fix it right now. So if you were supposed to go to rehab last week, don't wait till Monday. Go right now. Make your plans, do your thing, do what you got to do, and get to rehab. Or if there's, whatever the deal is, whatever the subject is, fix it now. It doesn't mean you have to be, obnoxious about it or, come down on yourself real hard or anything like that. Everybody makes mistakes. But you went in to do a do-over. Do a do-over. You know what I'm saying? It's there. It's still not fixed. Fix it. Whatever it is. Now, in the case of my car, like I said, it's about 4 inches long and maybe about 1 inch wide. And it's I don't know how to describe it to you. I didn't even know how to describe it to them, but it looks like when they were buffing, they buffed everywhere except for they missed a spot. So it doesn't look like a scratch, it just looks like it needs to be, mellowed out so it fits with everything else. Anyways, that little thing will bug me until this car is long gone. It will bug me. Because I did a do-over and I did a crappy one. You know what I mean? So it's my responsibility to get that thing fixed. And if it takes someone else to help me, then I'm totally willing to turn to someone else to help me. Get what I'm saying? I'm going back to the people who did the job and say, you know what, here, I can't fix this. Help me out. And 9 times out of 10, they'll fix it. I mean, I've used them a long time, and I've never had anything like this, but I've had things where I had questions or whatever, and they look at what I have questions about, and even if it's not them, they'll fix it. Oh, you know what? We can just throw that in, and they'll fix it. They're really good people, and so I don't blame them or anything. I'm just saying, if someone helps you, and you're starting to lose it, your do-over didn't take, go back to the people that helped you. Go back to the people that know what they're doing, if you have to. Or go to someone else that knows what they're doing. But do what you gotta do to fix it. Now, before rust sets in. Now, before it makes you all upset and coming down on yourself and being all hateful to yourself. Right now, do something about it. When do we do something about it? Right now. So, there's that thing. That thing that's in your life, whatever it is, could be anything. Could be an addiction to food. I know that's the thing I am addicted to. Right now, do something about it. A do-over is nothing. It's just starting again. It's just beginning again. Do-over makes it sound so bad, but it's not bad at all. Do-over is a noble thing. If you need to do it over, for crying out loud. What do they call that in golf? A mulligan or something like that? I don't know. I don't golf. I like that word, though. So, whatever it takes. If that thing is something that's dragging you down, that's bothering you, it's making you upset, it's making you mad at yourself and hating on yourself and not having, being insecure and all that kind of stuff, start a do-over, because that means the world. Starting the do-over, though, is only the beginning of a do-over. If you look at your life after the do-over and it's not complete, finish it, because starting it and not completing it a lot of times is more difficult than starting it and completing it. A lot of times leaving that little thing, and a lot of times it's on purpose, leaving that little thing, a little back door so you can keep doing the stupid thing that you're doing. Just that little thing. This guy I was talking about at the beginning, yeah, he did a do-over, but there's still some drugs in his life. There's still some things that he's hanging on to that he shouldn't be hanging on to. Hanging on to those things is keeping him down. In fact, from what I've seen, it's bringing him back down to where he was. Good guy. He doesn't like what's happening to him. He hates it. He wants to be a better person. That's why he does so many do-overs. But he just can't let go. There's just that one thing that he doesn't finish, and every time rust creeps in and destroys the do-over. Every single time. Anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you got something out of this. I know I did, and wasn't even thinking about it until we got in the car. So, really awesome stuff. Love you guys. See you. Bye.